Oso bajo el sol. A oso le gusta jugar cuando el sol brilla. A oso le gusta cantar cuando llueve. Él vuela su cometa roja cuando hace viento. Cuando hay hielo, él patina en el camino. Los patines son rojos, los patines son morados. Cuando hay neblina, al oso le gusta pintar. La neblina es de color blanca y los árboles, los pinos, son de color verde. Oso está usando muchos colores para hacer su pintura. Cuando hay tormenta, se esconde en su cama. Aquí está la tormenta y las nubes. Oso tiene un osito con él en su cama. Cuando nieva, le gusta hacer osos de nieve. La nieve es de color blanca y la nieve es muy fría. Cuando la luna brilla, él se para de cabeza. Está en la montaña y la montaña es verde. Como esté el tiempo, con nieve, con lluvia o sol, Oso siempre sabe cómo divertirse. Durante la primavera, cuando llueve, le gusta jugar en la lluvia. Durante el verano, cuando hace mucho sol, le gusta jugar con la pelota. Durante el otoño, cuando hace mucho viento, le gusta sentir el viento afuera en las montañas. En el invierno, le gusta jugar con la nieve. Y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha terminado. Gracias.
This artwork is called Sunshine After Rain. This kind of artwork is called the landscape painting. The artist uses a horizon line and the earth and the sky to paint the world around them. What clues about the weather does the artist give us in this painting? How can we tell that it just rained? Think about your favorite kind of weather. You can like when it's rainy or sunny or snowy. Have you ever seen artwork showing that kind of weather? And how would you show that kind of weather in an artwork? Hello, artists! This week we learned about weather in our artwork in our book. I want to show you how to make a project inspired by windy weather. We're going to be making paper windsocks. Windsocks are a type of object that catches the wind and shows you which way the wind is blowing. To make a windsock, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need something to color with, a pencil, glue, scissors, construction paper and tissue paper, and some string. To make a windsock, you're going to need to make a tube with paper, kind of like a toilet paper roll, but much longer. So the first thing you want to do before you make your tube of paper is you want to decorate your windsock. So I'm just going to do some collaging and some coloring and cutting and decorate my windsock, and then I'll show you the result. So this is my design. I've added some things that I really like. Yellow, green, and blue are my favorite colors. I really like them. And then I added a design that I liked at the top. Your windsock could have anything that you would like on it. Maybe sports or food you like. Anything that you think is really interesting and that you want to see every day when you leave your house. So then after this step is done, your design is finished and it's all dry, you can move on to the next part of creating your windsock, and that is to actually roll it up. So I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to put a ton of glue on one side over here. I'm going to really put a lot on to make sure it sticks. If you don't put enough glue, your windsock might fall apart the minute the wind hits it. So there I go, that's all my glue. Now I'm just going to take my corners like this, and they just go together. Really easy peasy, just like that. So then I'm just going to press it down. And give it a second to dry. So windsocks are actually really common in the world. They're used to show you which way the wind is going. You can see them a lot of times on top of fire stations or weather stations. Some people even put them on top of their houses. This might be good for you to look outside in the morning and say, hey, it's really windy, I should dress warm. Another thing you can add to the bottom is streamers, and this makes it go and flutter in the wind. So now that I have this and it's staying together and it's dry enough, the next step is to just poke 2 holes into the top of your windsock. So I'm just going to poke 2 holes that are right across from each other. There's one, and here's another one. So easy peasy. Then I take some string. So this is a decently long piece because I'm going to be hanging my windsock. And just snip it. The last step is to just push your yarn through the holes you just punched with the pencil. Make sure you put it through both holes. And then you can just tie a knot really easy at the top. So I take the 2 ends like this, and I make a loop like that around my fingers, and then I have a little bit of extra sticking out here. And that extra goes through my loop, and it's a knot. So here, I have my finished windsock that'll hang up wherever I want to hang it, and it'll float in the wind and tell me which way the wind is going. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Art in Español. Please be sure to join us again next week for a sun-related episode.